I am Nick Shell, a certified Enneagram coach. Here's a fun idea for a video or even a series because I'm going to do one on all the other numbers. I am a 6, but I can look like a 1, and that's what this video is about. How do I as a 6 get mistaken for a 1 or act like a 1 or turn into a 1 for like a minute or an hour or a week or a year, whatever it is, because Enneagram teaches that we're all 9, but fundamentally we're a specific 1 out of the 9, and we kind of bounce around to each of the others. So when a 6 looks like a 1, what is that like? I'll tell you for me personally. Here we go. The oneness about me is going to be, I have to have a certain regiment. So for example, I have a certain workout routine. I work out a certain number of hours per week. What I eat is very predictable. I eat the same thing every day for lunch, and I have all that played out. There are certain things, and it's always been that way. I mean, throughout the years I've been kosher, vegetarian, vegan, keto. Like, there's always something. I'm always trying to find a certain regiment for my diet and my exercise because I need those rules and regulations. I need that sense of structure that makes me feel good. And I understand that life is about a balance of both routine and surprise. That balance is important. Well, I'm very aware of having routine in my life, and I've evolved for the better, but been married almost 15 years now. But early on in our marriage, my wife would regularly say to me, "You're so black and white, there's no in between. You need to work on your empathy." She doesn't say that anymore because I've been doing that for 15 years, and now I've come to terms with, I do have this all or nothing mentality that is not necessarily helpful. It can be, but it's not necessarily always a good thing. And I have to kind of like ease the brakes a little bit on my habits that make me look like a 1 because it can be a bit too much. Again, it's not necessarily it's a bad thing. It's very important to me that I have that sense of structure for me, but because as a 6, I'm living in constant uncertainty. So the oneness gives me a sense of certainty. And I will say too that as I've matured as an adult compared to when I was a kid, I was very a judgmental person. I definitely look down on people for having different beliefs or methods than me. And as an adult, I feel like I've turned into the opposite of that. I really don't care what people do or believe. It has nothing to do with me. They don't even need to know what I believe at this point. So I've definitely evolved, I think, for the better, and I've matured as a person. But easily I could be misidentified as a 1, even to this day. If you were to hear me talk about my workout routine or what I eat, you would think this guy is so systematic, he's got to be 1. But no, I am a 6. So hey, I want to hear from you. Are you a 6 that can look like a 1, or are you a 1 that can look like a 6? Let's keep this conversation going right here in the comments.